Well, this year, political headlines piled up fast. Originally a rematch of the 2020 election, this year's presidential election evolved into a battle between Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris, leading to Trump's comeback victory. ABC's Karen Travers walks us through the nation's changing political landscape.
In 2024, the political headlines came fast and furious. It was a political season unlike any other, ending with Donald Trump winning another term in the White House. The race for the White House began as a 2020 rematch, President Biden running for re-election, and Donald Trump fending off more than a dozen Republican challengers in the primaries.
A vote for Nikki Haley this Tuesday is a vote for Joe Biden and a Democrat Congress.
The Biden campaign pushed for an early debate, aiming to quiet some of the criticisms about the president's age and stamina. That strategy backfired when the president stumbled.
Eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID.
The president dug in, insisting he was staying in the race. Then on July 13th, shots fired at Trump's campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. A gunman opening fire, injuring Trump in the ear. One spectator was killed, 2 others injured. Trump went to the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee with a bandaged ear. The assassination attempt featured prominently throughout the week. Republicans left Milwaukee feeling confident, while Democrats were reeling. With support from his party crumbling, the president announced on July 21st he was dropping out.
The best way forward is to pass the torch to a new generation.
With President Biden's endorsement, Democrats rallied around Vice President Harris, setting up a sprint to Election Day, a 107-day campaign between Harris and Trump. The two met just once on a debate stage, a fiery showdown.
And what we have done is clean up Donald Trump's mess.
They've had 3.5 years to create jobs and all the things we talked about. Why hasn't she done it?
On election night, Trump earned a decisive win.
This will truly be the golden age of America.
It was a victory at the ballot box, but over the year, Trump faced setbacks in his legal battles. In May, he was found guilty of 34 felonies of falsifying business records in New York, becoming the first president in American history to be criminally convicted. The former president in January was ordered to pay $83.3 million in damages to E. Jean Carroll, a former Elle magazine columnist, for defaming her in 2019 when he denied her allegation that he sexually abused her in the dressing room of a Manhattan department store in the 1990s. But with Trump's election win, the federal cases pending against him are over. Special counsel Jack Smith last month moved to dismiss the election interference case against Trump and remove him from the classified documents case. President Biden this year using executive action on a major priority. The president in June announcing new asylum restrictions.
I'm moving past Republican obstruction and using the executive authorities available to me as president to address the border.
That move leading to a significant decline in illegal migration. The Biden administration's foreign policy efforts focused heavily on the Middle East, the president continuing to push for a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas that would secure the release of the remaining hostages. Mr. Biden announcing in November a ceasefire between Israel and Iranian-backed terror group Hezbollah in Lebanon.
The fighting across the Lebanese-Israeli border will end.
The Biden administration continued to roll out security assistance packages for Ukraine, including authorizing the use of long-range missiles by Ukraine into the Kursk region of Russia. In January, Republicans will have full control of Congress. GOP leaders have said they'll move quickly to help Trump start enacting his policy agenda, while the president-elect has promised on day one to take executive action on immigration and energy production, and to issue pardons for some of the January 6 rioters. Karen Travers, ABC News, Washington.
President-elect Donald Trump will take office on January 20th. Trump and Vice President-elect J.D. Vance will take their respective oaths of office during a swearing-in ceremony that starts at noon.